This is Dr. Jim Anderson from Anderson Center for Neuropathy and Chronic Pain, and I want to talk to you about your restless legs and finding the root of your problem, which I like to call it. So as you can see, I'm out running. Several months ago in the winter, I had some videos when I was running, just pausing to talk to you about some things that I'm kind of reflecting on. So what I want to talk to you about today is your search for the root of your restless legs problem, because I know a lot of you are out there wondering, well, how can this be? I've been told that there's nothing you can really do to reverse this. And a lot of you, all you've ever heard of is medication that you take. And so this week was an interesting week because we had 3 people from out of state: Texas, Utah, and North Carolina. The gentleman from North Carolina had been following me for about 6 months. He really evaluated everything, sort of vetted me, if you will. And his name's Richard, but really amazing story about how he found out about us. And there's many, many other stories like that. But I want to mention to you that when you come here, when you do this, you are actually stepping away from the crowd. I'm doing the same thing. I can kind of relate to what you're going through. Several years ago, I received an award for my research. And as I was accepting the award, the announcer of that honor said, and we're all following Dr. Anderson with arrows being slung at him. Because when you do something different, you're going to stick out from the crowd. And for some of you, maybe that's not an issue, but for others, you may find that your doctors may not be aware of this, may not agree with it, they may not even understand it. Usually it's just the fact that they don't understand it. I even have some patients that will confront those doctors and explain it to them, and they kind of come around and then they understand it better. But please understand that that's something that you may have to go through. And it's, for some of you, you may be able to do it, for others you may not. For a lot of patients that come here, they listen, they understand, and they have that kind of faith. For some of these patients, like we saw this week, I mean, I was an answer to prayer. Some of these folks, and this may sound like you, they're up at night, they're having to get up and walk around for a couple hours. Another gentleman that we did these procedures on this week, he actually works out, he runs probably 2 to 3 hours a day just so he gets exhausted so that he can sleep at night. And if he doesn't do that, he might only get 2 hours of sleep. So I totally understand what you're going through. Some of you have been made wrong. You feel like there's something wrong with you. There's something psychologically off. And I can guarantee you, for most of you, that's not the case. And I will say that I can't help everybody. You need to understand that. I probably had in the past 1 or 2 months, maybe 2 people that have had to turn away because I just didn't feel like the odds of me helping them, they weren't presenting properly and they just didn't match up to what we do. But the vast majority of you, I can tell you that there's a really good chance that we're going to be able to provide hope, and many times it's within just a few days. So that's really all I wanted to say and share with you, is understand that you have to step away from the crowd sometimes. And when new innovative ideas come about, if you're in the early group of people that adopt that, that's very important. And in fact, I'm creating a little tribe of people that follow this and they understand it. And that's something that, hopefully you'll accept this as something, as an option that you can consider, that you can evaluate for yourself. So please continue watching. If there's any other information that you'd like me to share with you, or any comments that you'd like to have, please let me know and give me a big thumbs up and a like. And appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and stay tuned, and we'll keep informing you with testimonials and other videos that teach you how you too can find the source of your problem, find the root of your problem with your restless legs. So thank you for watching.